It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The Divisional round contest is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Check. Strike, strike. Alert.
Smith start with a throw here. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jensen. And he's brought down after a short game.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready. Ready, sit. Slow ball. Slow ball.
From the gun, Smith finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
13 next.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Gibson now to return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he gets that one out of bounds in a great spot, just short of the opposing 30.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team is going to excel in three phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return, and the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Now Smith coming off that pick. Sends this to the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
They run once more with Spears. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go. Read our key. Read our key. Pause.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
19 Tiger. Go, League. Go. Street.
Slot man motioned over. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Ward off the play fake. Headed out right. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Kevin Winston in on that tackle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Hey, we go. Hey, it's a clip.
Smith to the air now. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Titans in the nickel for 3rd down.
Here we go, hey. Hey, alert. 53.
Smith back to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down, Smith to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. 19-18.
Spears, another pistol here. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion. Running with Spears on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Smith in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Get ready to get set up. We're good. Hold on.
Smith setting the throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
49. Hey, here we go, hey. Get this on.
Jency from the gun. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Strike. 13 next.
Smith. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, check that. Street. Big Lion.
Second and 10 now. Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. First and 10 here. Ward. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go, shot. 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw here for Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
19, 60.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Ward in the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Hurt.
Running the counter, Spears. And what a hit there. Alex, she paced the press for moving the chains that time.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tennessee.
First and 10 now from the 46.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Here's Lion.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Ward. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Crack all 80.
Watch him right there, watch him right there.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check out.
Again, Ward going to the air. And down he goes. The leader's got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Sly's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Gibson now to return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And off to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Connects on the crosser. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 3rd down, Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Smith on 1st down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 13 there. Hold.
Back to the air. It's Smith. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Right. 390%. Tuesday.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 37 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Check.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here's Smith. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Throwing on third, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Ward setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. 70.
To the air on third and long. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Okay, ready.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing now on first down. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready, ready.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is going to be Raiders football. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to Genty. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 13 next. There we go, sir.
Looking to throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First and 10 from the 43. Giving this to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we do get a timeout from the defense just before the 2-minute warning. So 1 more play before we reach that break.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
All right, 1 more snap here before our 2-minute warning. This is Genty on 2nd. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Give here to Genty. And that's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for him.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do. Yep. One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.